Namaskar. Welcome you all in this educational video of NIOS. Today we are going to do subject English. This is for secondary level and code number for this subject is 202. We are going to do lesson 24. Lesson name is Cooperate and Prosper. You can see the lesson name on the screen as well. Cooperate means when people meet and come together, then they do their work with the help of each other. So today we are going to do this lesson. This is video part 1. First, let us understand difficult words from the lesson. All these difficult words are from your lesson. Let us begin. This word is reared. It means to look after. You look after the old people at your home. Also you look after the children. Mothers take care of their children. And the gardener look after the plants. And parents look after us, and doctor look after old people. So this word is reared. This word is determined. It means to take firm decision. Like whenever you have to decide something, you take your decision firmly. Like being a deaf is not a problem, but if any work is given to you, you need to be determined that you are going to do this work. This word is assistance. Assistance means to help. This word is plight. Plight means condition. There may be different kinds of condition in our life depending upon the time, place. So the situations are different. Accordingly, we adjust ourselves. This word is strove incessantly. It means worked hard continuously. This word is relentlessly. It means tirelessly and unyieldingly. Continually you are doing some work whether you are tired or not. This word is prosperity. Prosperity means good fortune. Good fortune and wealth. Some people also say that famous, to be famous. This word is steady, means to continue. This word is harassed. It means caused mental pain by creating problem for someone. This word is exploited. It means oppressed. It means being controlled by someone for their own benefit. So that is known as exploited. Administration. To look after all the arrangement, all the administrative work, to plan, to organize the work in a systematic way. So that is administration. Like there are various programs, workshops, so they are all being administered by someone or a team. Dividend. Dividend is the amount which is distributed in groups according to their need and work, or as per their share. Like in our home also, we distribute the amount according to the need of different work planned. Prestigious. Keep the wolf from the door. This is just like an idiom in which a wolf was planning to quench his thirst or his hunger. He was in search of food and he was kept away outside so that that wolf cannot enter. This word is cattle. It means cow. Disorganized. Whenever you get a sudden work, then you don't have a time to plan or organize anything. So we say that the work is organized, or there are so many work which needs to be done, but the person who does not organize the work is considered as disorganized. You all know this person. He is Vallabh Bhai Patel. This is his sign name. He is a famous person. Mascot. It means good luck. Whenever you have any competition or any work, you have to perform something, you have to show your work, show your performance, then we all give and greet each other for the good work. So this word is used for that purpose. In advertisements like toothpaste or soap or any item, you must have seen there are different interesting jingles or interesting phrases or sentences which are shown in the advertisement to make that advertisement famous. Industry. Eliminated. Anything, it can be anything. Challenge. Whenever we have any difficult work in front of us, then we are in a kind of challenge situation that we have to do this work. Then we somehow plan and get success in the work. So that motivation which comes from our own within, that is kind of taking challenge. This is a phrase which has been used in India few years back, it says the woman who keeps a buffalo celebrates Diwali every day. The reason of this phrase was that during those days when there was white revolution, or when the dairy milk was needed everywhere, so any woman or any family who keeps the buffalo, they were the richest family because the buffalo's milk can be used and they can get money in return. Now we have learned the words. Now let us begin to learn the grammar. This is our grammar part which we are going to begin. In grammar, today we are going to learn pronouns. There are mainly 7 pronouns like I, he, she, you, they, it, them, they. There are all these different pronouns. We call them pronoun. This is the sign for pronoun. You can see the P and noun, so that is why we call it as a sign name P plus N or P plus word. So we will understand it further. You all know that singular and plural nouns, we put S in plural, and the single word you must be knowing, like apple and apples. When there is only one apple, we call it APPLE, and if it is more than one, we put S. And for one apple, we call it. We call it is an apple. And for many apple, we call these. So it depends which word or which picture you are going to use. So according to the singular or plural item, we use it and these. Let us understand it further. Now you can see the example. There are 3 examples given. Just look at the first column. There is written singular and the other column is plural column. So I means I am the only person. And then you is also a singular noun. It is for one person. You are also alone, a one person. And then third column is he, she, or it. See, he, she, and it are also singular nouns. They are not the plural nouns. And let us now come to the other column. It is plural. And this first word is we. We means two. Me including someone else. Then let us see in the second row, the word is you. See, now you was alone also, like you are a person. But also we call you to a group of people which we are talking to. So you can be plural and singular. The third column is they, T-H-E-Y, they. They means group of people who is little far away from us. You need to first understand all these 6 nouns properly, pronouns properly, to understand this lesson further. Now let me explain all these with example. You can see the screen. There are few sentences written. Now see this. The red color word is Ali. The sentence is Ali has a car. It means Ali has a one car. See the full stop. Full stop help us know that our sentence is complete. The second sentence is he drives really fast. Now see the third sentence. The third sentence is he is good at driving. So you've seen three sentences. Now you may think that the words which are in red color, first time the name was written, second time he was written, and third time he was written. So this is the rule of noun that is important. We all must remember that first time when we are talking about any person, we need to talk with his name. And then second time when we will talk about that same person, we will use he or she. So first time when you are introducing that person, then your name should be mentioned. And from next time, second time, third time onwards, you need not again and again put the name. You can simply use he or she. I hope this is clear. Let us move further. Now we will read a passage. It is a big passage. You need to watch this passage carefully. Let us begin. Now this is a paragraph. See the blue color words. First we have written singular pronouns I, you, he, she and it. These are all singular pronouns. And then in the next line we see plural pronouns. There are three plural pronouns. The first is we, the second word is you, the third word is they. Now you have seen all these pronouns. Now we will understand all these sentences. Please don't get confused. Better look at the full stop and then continue. See, now you can see the red colored. So these are the sentences we will be doing now. You can easily understand now. You need not get worried. So after a full stop, when you see the next, it is next sentence. You just go through all these sentences, then you will easily understand. Now this slide you can see all the names are written in red color. See, every time we are taking the name of the person. And do you remember earlier we had explained that first time we are using the name and second time onwards we are using the he or she, singular pronouns. So this way, which is seen on the screen, this is the easiest way that we can use singular pronoun. These are all pronouns. The first time we used name, and from second time onwards we put he, and in second sentence we put he, third sentence also we put he is planting trees, and in fourth sentence also he loves listening to music. We have used he, he. Then in fifth sentence, again both the names are written, Prashant and Gaurav. Because Gaurav is friend of Prashant, so that is why their names are written here. So you can do this way also. And then sixth sentence is, because there are two names, so that is why the plural pronoun has become they. They means two persons. They are good friends. So this way, if you will practice, you can easily understand. Let me explain you that WEV can be used for two persons including me. Like if we are talking, it means me and the other person, we are talking. So, and if I am pointing to someone else and they are two persons, then we will call them THEY, they. When you will read more paragraphs from English, you will easily understand this pronoun, how it would be used. In our NIOS videos, we have made many videos on grammar. You can easily look at those videos and understand this concept easily. Now let us take a break here.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, स्वयं बने, हम अपना
Now we will continue our lesson. Earlier we had covered the difficult words. Now onwards we will be doing the comprehension. You can see the screen that there is a paragraph. India is one of the largest producer of milk today. In India, the biggest producer of milk is produced in a large amount, and yet in the past, the farmers who reared cattle and produced this huge amount of milk in the country remained poor, though they worked very hard. So this story is about that same person, how Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was a freedom fighter and the first Deputy Prime Minister of India, who helped to improve the lives of the cattle farmers of Gujarat by organizing them into a cooperative called the Amul Dairy. When Vallabhbhai Patel, he saw the Indian people struggling very hard, then he decided to take necessary action and work for those farmers who was working for milk production. He started Amul Dairy. Is there anyone in India who has not seen this advertisement? It is so common. This little girl has created history by being the longest running mascot. This is an icon symbol for Amul butter. And there are some famous advertisement lines for Amul, which you must have seen everywhere. Utterly, butterly, delicious Amul, and Amul, the taste of India. These are very common phrases you must have seen and must have heard all over India at many places. We all know that butter and many other products are made from milk. Can you think of some more interesting jingles or catchy slogans or advertisement lines for milk, butter, ghee or curds or dahi? With the strong support of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the cattle farmers of Gujarat were brought together in a cooperative group. This not only improved their lives a lot, but also led to the setting up of one of India's most successful industries. His vision was to make India a success. It also made Gujarat one of the richest and most developed state of India. Now, what is a cooperative? And the next question is, how does it work? We will read the story to find out. The people of Gujarat were mostly farmers, and they all reared cattle but remained poor. Despite their hard work, they always remained in want. And the poor plight of these farmers moved the heart of the Iron Man of India. He was determined to bring prosperity into their lives. So, he decided to organize them into a cooperative force and provide them with a steady source of income. This task was assigned to Mr. Tribhuvan Das Patel. The picture of Tribhuvan Das Patel is available on the screen. You can easily see the picture. This is his sign name. Tribhuvan Das Patel united the disorganized farmers and started a cooperative dairy unit. And this system of cooperative efforts eliminated the middleman who harassed and exploited the ignorant farmers. So Tribhuvan Das acted as a middleman. Because all the farmers were being exploited, and he wanted to free them up from their trouble. But Tribhuvan Das Patel, he found it difficult to compete with British Dairy in Mumbai. British Dairy was set up in Mumbai since long time. At this point of time, it was kind providence that brought a young, energetic, intelligent, and ambitious Indian engineer who was trained in America to work at the Dairy Research Institute, Anand. because that person was trained in America and he was from India basically, then it was a very good time that now his skills can be used. So the Tribhuvan Das sought this clever young man's assistance, and this young man was none other than Varghese Kurian. He helped Tribhuvan Das to set up a processing plant. From this time onwards, this marked the birth of Amul, and the rest is history. Shall we trace the history and the man who made this history? At a very young age, he joined this work. I will be explaining this further. This paragraph tells that how he strove incessantly in order to expand Amul milk unit. It also tells us about how through his relentless efforts the dream of Vallabhbhai Patel was fulfilled. And this man, let me give you a brief background of this person, Dr. Varghese Kurian. We all can see the name. His name is available on screen. He is Varghese Kurian. This is his sign name. He was born in Calicut. On 26th November in the year 1921. He got his first degree in the subject physics, and he studied BE Mechanical Engineering at the University of Madras. And then he went on a scholarship to the USA and passed his MS degree with very good marks. We call those high marks, with distinction. He was also very good at various sports like cricket and tennis and also boxing. When he returned to India, he joined the government dairy at Anand in Gujarat at a dairy enginery. But he felt it was not a challenging job for him. So this was a very easy work. As he analyzed his own work, he found that this is not a tough work, it is not a challenging job. It is very easy for him to continue doing this work. And he can start up this work very easily. And it can be further taken ahead. So because of this reason, he agreed to help Mr. Tribhuvandas Patel in setting up a milk processing plant, and this was how the Amul dairy came into existence in Gujarat. There are various dairy products made inside this plant. Dr. Varghese Kurian, he developed the Amul dairy unit into the largest cooperative dairy in India, and as a result of Dr. Kurian's relentless efforts, the poor milk producers, they all were protected from being exploited. And their work was now going smoothly with the help of Dr. Varghese Kurian's support. He proposed to distribute half of its profit to people who were working very hard, and this proves the saying that was saying in those days. Dr. Kurian truly made India the largest milk producer of the world. Dr. Kurian established the National Dairy Development Board. In brief, we call it NDDB. Dr. Kurian may rightly be called the architect of modern dairy industry. Bhushan. By Indian government. Both the awards name and images are available on screen also. Were recognized internationally, and he was awarded the prestigious Roman Magsaysay Award for community leadership. This is also for his excellent work for the community. Dr. Kurian has succeeded in keeping the wolf from the doors of our farmers. And his efforts have made the Indian farmer healthy, wealthy, cheerful, and wise. Dr. Kurian succeeded in keeping and doing a good work for our India, for looking after all the needs of our farmers and making them happy. As earlier they were not so professionally sound, but with the help of Dr. Kurian and Vallabhbhai Patel, they both worked together for making this work a successful work in Gujarat. And nowadays there are many branches which are in India. So till now we have understood the lesson. There is something more in this lesson we will be covering in the next part. So in the next part we will be discussing more about Dr. Kurian and Vallabhbhai Patel. So you all better go through this lesson and try to prepare yourself and know more about Dr. Vallabhbhai Patel and Dr. Kurian. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.